Badgers. Welcome back. It's been a while since we had our last Badger book talk. In the meantime, I've been looking for new books, and one thing I found were these new books called You Choose Your Adventure. And these books are great because have you ever read a book and thought, I would have done that differently, or whoa, I wish that would have ended in a different way. Well, here you can. You get to pick how you want the book to go. So we have a couple different new series. Can You Survive? An interactive doomsday adventure. We have several of those. Can You Survive? An interactive survival adventure series. How about those who love history? Interactive history adventures based on real life events. You get to pick what happens. How about those of you who love space? That's one of my favorites. Interactive space exploration adventures. And those of you who love mysteries, we have a couple of interactive adventures in historical locations.
Mrs. DeFarno, look at this book I just read.
You choose International Space Station.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's really cool. You get to pick your own adventure. And you could have chosen 3 different things, but I picked to be the one that went up on the shuttle to build the station.
Oh, cool.
It was awesome. And then I got to decide what I wanted to do, and I got to go out and float in space, and I was working on putting it together. I had a problem because I was putting this tube on, and all of a sudden ammonia was spraying out, and it could have been a disaster, but it wasn't. I was able to decontaminate myself, and I got back in the shuttle, and it was all good. But it's really cool. Look what it says here. This is something I really liked about this. Oops, let me get to the page for you. Look at this part right here.
It says, in this book, you'll explore how the choices people made meant the difference between success and failure. The events you'll experience happened to real people. So this is a real story?
It's real.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can read this and have a different adventure than you did.
Yes, you could. There's different choices. I was the one that went up to build the space shuttle, but you could be somebody that goes and lives on the space station.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it says to be an astronaut living on the station, turn to page 73.
Mm-hmm.
So then when I read this, every time I read it, I get to a certain section and it lets me choose what to do next.
You make a choice what you want to do next, and then after a couple things, you get to an ending. But then, once you get to the ending, you can go back and try somebody else's job.
Very cool.
So
then
you can try my job.
Yeah, and then we can talk about the
Yeah.
different things we did and how much fun we had or how scary or what happened
Yeah.
to it. Very cool.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Well, thank you for showing me this.
You're welcome.
All right, Badgers, you need to try a You Choose and see what path you take with a new book.